If you are looking to become explosive as a running back without having no access to no gym, no equipment, nothing needed, just some cleats and a mindset, then you need to stay tuned because I'm going to show you how you're going to become explosive like your favorite athletes in the NFL without having the access to the special equipment. So if you're interested in that, make sure you guys watch this full video because you do not want to miss this. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here at desireLess where we're helping running backs elevate and truly dominate the game. And in today's video, it's a special one because I'm going to show you how you can improve your explosiveness, your quickness, and your speed without even having no access to a fancy sled, a fancy gym, a fancy facility. All you need is just you, all right? You and the mindset to get better. So like I said, stay tuned. And before we hop into that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as we are chasing 2K. Like I said, I want to be like 2K Saquon. I want to be like CJ 2K. All right, we want to hit 2K. I know you're thinking, well, you haven't hit 1K yet. Well, guess what? We shoot for the stars and land on the moon, but that's for regular people. We shoot for the stars and we land in the Milky Way. We go past it, all right? So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested, join the email list if you want written format to help you get better and start your morning off for like, hey, KJ just sent a fire email talking about how I can improve as a running back, building great habits, disciplines, certain hacks and tricks to put yourself out there to coaches and get the best out of you throughout the season and the off season. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to the email list. But I understand, as I always say, you came here for the meat and potatoes. So I know you're thinking, well, man, how is this possible? How can I improve my speed? Because everything on Instagram says I need this equipment, I need that, I need this, I need that. And the truth is, you don't, because people who are advertising those equipment are just trying to make money. They're just trying to sell something. If you want to get faster, you can get faster on your own. And the reason why I know that is because I did it. I was a guy who didn't have access to fancy facilities when I was younger, coming up in high school and in JUCO. I wasn't getting no money. I didn't have no NIL or nothing like that. So what I had to do, I had to get out the mud. I had to just go out there and train and get better. I improved my speed to a 4.340 from a guy who ran a 4.7 at one of my JUCO camps. So that's why I know it's possible and I know you can do it as well. So when we're looking at how can we get faster without no gym or without no fancy facility, like I brought it up earlier, it starts in the mindset. You have to believe that you can get faster no matter what. You have to believe that I am fast. I will get faster. I will train like that because the mindset is the number one thing in life. Without the mindset, you can be the most talented dude. You can be the most fast dude. You can be anything. But without the mindset and the belief that you can do it, it will never happen. So we got to have the mindset. And once we have the mindset and we have the intent to get faster, now we start putting in the work. All right. So first thing we need to do is we need to start running. We need to start sprinting. That means doing 10-yard sprints, 20-yard sprints, 30-yard sprints, 40-yard sprints, doing flying 10s, flying 20. I can name all the tricks and hacks, and the reality is not going to replace that. You're just going to have to just run. You're going to have to run to get faster. You're going to have to put the work in. Yes, is a 10-yard sprint as fancy as hopping on the fancy treadmills that you can run fast, or maybe what's the air pressure thing? I forget where you're on and you're pushing your legs. Is it as fancy and cool? No, but guess what? It works. So you want to run sprints and keep running it at top speed, 90-95%. And if you can, run with other people because competition is a great way to push your speed even further. There's science proof that shows that when you run with people, you run faster than if you're just running by yourself. And on top of the sprints, we're going to run some hills. I was very fortunate that I was able to run this hill that's right by my house. It was a nice little hill. It's only like 15-20 yards. But guess what? I took it as an opportunity and I ran that hill multiple times throughout the week, just working on my get off, working on my speed, working on my drive phase. I kept running. And I think hill sprints are definitely one of the best things you could do for speed. I mean, it teaches you natural running form. It teaches you how to accelerate and drive, and it's resistant sprints, so it makes it harder on you to go fast. So there's no limit to how fast you can actually go because it's hard. You're not going to be able to run as fast if you're running in a straight line or without no incline. So running hills is definitely a great way. I've been running hills for so long. Cam, he's been running hills for so long. Walter Payton ran hills, and he's one of the greatest running backs of all time. And if you talk to a lot of strength coaches, a lot of speed coaches, I should say, not strength coaches, they talk about running hills or running sleds. It's just like that. It's just similar to doing sleds, but now you're just running a hill. So running hill is definitely a great way to improve your speed. And then another thing that's going to enhance your speed with no equipment is just getting core workout. That's one of the great things is that you can hit core with no equipment. You can do crunches, you can do toe touches, you can do bicycle, you can do Russian twist, you can do butt lift. It's so many variations of ab workouts that are going to improve your core strength. The core is so critical for you to run fast because when you have a strong core, it most likely means you have a strong hip flexor because the core and hip flexor are connected. And hip flexors control how fast your legs move. All right, and if you want elite top end speed, you need strong hip flexor. Be able to hold hold that knee drop for a consistent period of time. So improving your core not only improves your speed, it improves your top end speed, it improves your change of direction, which in this video is not even about, but it does. It improves your balance stability. It's just strong core is critical to run fast. When you look at the fastest guys in NFL, the fastest guys in the world, just period, they're always working on their core. They have strong cores. Cores are critical for core strength. All right. And if you want more research, then do it on your own, because this video will be too long going into it. So you need to be training your core 3 to 4 times a week, doing core circuit. Just come up with a circuit and keep doing it over and over and over again. Like I said, you don't need nothing. You just lay down on your back and get to work. All right. And then also doing dorsiflex holds. You can get up against a wall, hold your knee up in a position, that dorsiflexion, have that toe pointing up and hold it. And that's another way to build elite hip flexor strength, because it's gonna burn. Hold it for a minute and see how it's gonna be hard. So get a couple reps of those. Those are just ways that increase your speed. I still do dorsiflex holds to this day. I work my core to this day over and over and over again so I can improve my speed. Now I'm more of an advanced version because I've been doing it so long, where I add resistance bands to my dorsiflex holds. I'm doing ab workouts. I'm doing stuff on the stability ball to make it harder. All right. I'm doing longer rounds. I'm doing 10 round ab circuits because I improved my core strength so strong, and that's what I feel like was a main contributor to improving my speed. All right. So improving your core is definitely a key way to getting faster. And then another thing you can do is doing plyometrics. Once again, you don't need no gym for no plyometrics. I know a lot of people think, well, box jumps or jumping over hurdles. No, you can just jump on your own. You can go outside. It ain't no limit to how high you can jump. You can get vert jumps. You can do broad jumps. You can do standing triples where you jump on your right leg, your left leg, and you land on 2. There's so many variations of plyometrics that you can do. Tuck jumps. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but tuck jumps. Doing plyometrics is going to improve your explosiveness and your speed because you're working on that force input. Just jumping is one of the great things. If you look at sprinters right now, the fastest guys in the world, they involve plyometrics. Any elite training program, any elite speed program involves plyometrics. The plyometrics are critical to getting faster, and it's a great source to improve that explosiveness. I love plyometrics. I love running and I love jumping because it's just a great way to increase that force input, increase that velocity. Because when you run fast, all it is just force into the ground. That's what it is. When you take a step, force into the ground, that's when it's going to increase your stride length, obviously with your dorsiflexion too. So improving on your plyometrics, doing the plyometrics. You can do broad jumps. You can do single leg broad jumps. You can do vert jumps. You can jump as high as you can. There is no limit. All right. All you need is some cleats. All you need is the mindset, and you will get faster. And then next thing, which is the most important thing, because without this, all the stuff I listed doesn't matter. And if you don't do this, you will just never get faster. And that is being consistent and disciplined. Because the important thing is that when you start this workout, you're not going to see results right away. You're not going to see results in a week probably. It takes time for you to actually get results out of anything. So you're going to go through that series or that period of time where you're working hard and you're not seeing no results. And that's okay. Expect that. Success is exponential. It's not linear. Everybody thinks it's linear. Well, I should do it for 2 days and I should start getting faster right away. No. All right. It's flat like this and then it goes up. All right. You got to keep stacking it. Make it a habit. Don't even think about getting faster. Just think about being a person who becomes faster. Instead of changing your mind of like, oh, okay, I'm just a guy who's focused on getting faster. My success and what I think will make me happy determines if I get faster. No. Take it as I'm a proud guy because I know I train my speed every day. I identify myself as a fast guy. Why? Because I train my speed every day. I can identify myself as, let's put in another field. Let's say I'm a boxer. All right. Am I going to be as good as Mike Tyson? No, probably not. And if I have my mindset like I'm not a boxer until I become that good, well then I will lose motivation and I will never get there. But if I'm like, hey, I go to boxing 3 times a week, I put that work in, I'm a boxer, it changes my mindset. So now I'm focused on the input rather than the results. And that's what you want to focus on. You want to focus on just putting the work in consistently, weekly, daily, every day. To eventually one day you just do testing with the coach. You ain't even been focused on it. You just been working out. It's like, hey, you ran the fastest 40. You ran the fastest 10-yard split, the 20-yard split. It's like, hey, how you get faster? What training facility you went to? It's like, I did it, coach. I just stay consistent. I did the simple but effective things of sprinting fast. I ran up a hill. Been doing my plyometrics 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a week. And I've been getting faster, coach, 2 months down the line. So it's important that you stay consistent and disciplined, because consistent will always beat talent every time. It will. Consistency is a superpower. If you master consistency, you will be great in life no matter what, because people can't be consistent. Your competition is not going to be consistent, but that can be your superpower to becoming elite and becoming fast. So be consistent, put the work in. Don't use you not having a fancy facility or not having the equipment you need as an excuse. That's not an excuse. You still can get faster. You still can get better. If you have the mindset, the mind is the most powerful thing, that you are an elite athlete and you will get better and you will get faster, well then what happened, man? So here is here's how you can get faster as a running back without having no gym equipment at all. So if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. And great thing for you guys, don't turn it off just yet. I have a free 4-week speed workout guide that will help any running back get faster. And this workouts that I've gained from my experience of improving my speed and dedication to learning about speed. Also what I use at my schools where I went to D1 schools, all of those things I put into that workout for you guys for free. So you have access to an elite speed workout. And the great thing, it goes with this video. No equipment needed. That's the body, the mindset, maybe some grass, some cleats, and you're gonna get better. All right, so if you're interested in that, hit the link down below because I have a free 4-week speed workout. You download that, start doing it, and at the end of those 4 weeks, you will be faster, okay? So if you're interested in that, link to that's in the description down below. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching this full video if you made it this far. And it's your guy KJ. I'll be seeing you later.